Watch our new video to witness the epic battle of superhero food versus supervillain food. The city jail of Comic City has two people in it right now, the hero and the villain. They keep fighting. But Sheriff Stephanie is determined to end their rivalry. She makes them sit down and talk things out so she can finally tame the superhero and supervillain. Any rivalry can be defeated using food. Stephanie takes the handcuffs off both of them and gives them pasta that looks like venom. Boil black spaghetti in salted water. Coat a red pepper with vegetable oil. Bake it for 15 minutes at 300 degrees. Carefully remove the skin. Cut the pepper lengthwise. Trim the end. Leave the top half of the pepper. Put the spaghetti on a plate. Put the pepper tongue on top. Fill a pasta bag with ricotta cheese. Make Venom's eyes and teeth out of cheese on top of the spaghetti. The villain loves this edible venom. This pasta has a powerful evil energy. Come on, hero! Take a closer look. Oops! The hero and the alien symbiote had a pretty intense meeting. The hero managed to endure an encounter with Venom, and revenge will come from the destructive hands of the Hulk. To calm down this green destroyer, Stephanie made a sweet prize, Hulk's powerful fist. Need fondant. Add green food coloring. Color the whole mass. Wear gloves while you work. Cut the fondant into a few pieces. Make a sphere out of one piece. Press it down. Make fingers out of the other pieces and a piece for the stand. Go over the base of the palm with a wet brush and attach the fingers, bending them into a fist. Use a modeling tool to define the nails and wrinkles on the joints of the fingers. Draw lines on the palms. Insert 2 toothpicks into the stand and attach the hand. The hero triumphantly eats the Hulk's strong fist. Now he has all the strength of the Incredible Hulk, all the better to punch villains with. The villain seems to have gone missing. He must be coming up with a new plan to take over the universe. And here he comes, the crazy Joker. His grin makes even your teeth hurt. And his treats probably aren't a good sign either. But the Joker offers us some sweet candy apples to ask for forgiveness for all he's done. Stick apples onto wooden skewers. Mix 8½ ounces of sugar, 1 teaspoon of butter, and a teaspoon of vinegar. Cook the mixture on medium heat for 5 minutes. Color it with white and lavender food coloring. Dip the apples into the colorful coating. Print out a picture of the Joker's grin and put a strip of double-sided tape on the back. And decorate the skewers. The friends try the sweet apples. Oh wow, how yummy! But that's just part of his plan. The Joker puts his laughing gas right into the heroes' faces and turns them into Jokers just like him. They can't stop laughing. Nobody can laugh this much and end up okay. It looks like the forces of evil will win this one, but the hero pulls himself together and gets out his antidote, Batman Lollipops. Mix 7 ounces of sugar, 3½ ounces of corn syrup, 1 ounce of water, and 1 level teaspoon of citric acid. Cook the syrup for 8 minutes on medium heat. Add black food coloring. Print out a picture of Batman's mask and put it under a clear silicone mat. Pour the black caramel on top. Adjust the shape with a pastry spatula and insert a wooden stick. Pour the rest of the caramel into a Batman logo-shaped cookie cutter. Let the candies harden. The Joker is scared. He knows that as soon as they try the Batman candies, the laughing gas will wear off. A black bat lollipop is the strongest cure for Joker syndrome. The friends regain consciousness, and their faces look normal again after another minute. The heroes forgive and forget quickly. Plus, the supervillain seems to have calmed down. He's just drinking coffee out of a Loki cup and minding his own business. Attach a picture of Loki's helmet to a sheet of foam paper. Cut it out. Cut a wire into 2 parts. And cover each piece with light clay. Shape horns with a modeling tool. Cover them with gold paint. Hot glue the helmet onto a cup. Attach the horns on top. Pour in coffee and insert a straw. The villain is telling us all about the Norse god's superpowers. He can turn into anyone. For example, the hero. What a twist! This table isn't big enough for 2 heroes. Come on, bring your own weaselly body back, Loki. Fine, fine. Heroes are no fun. Then Loki decides to transform into Stephanie. That's more like it. Loki looks ravishing when he looks like Stephanie. But then the real Stephanie comes in. Is this a look-alike contest? Loki immediately turns back into himself. 2 Stephanies in one room is too much. Unfortunately, Loki runs out of coffee pretty fast. We need a new drink. Come on, hero, show us your superpowers. Using all his strength and calling down thunder and lightning, the mighty Thor brings us his godly Fanta. Fan Thor. Glue a piece of red fabric to an empty glass bottle like a cape. Connect the edges of the cape with a jewelry chain. Trace a cap on gold paper. Cut out 2 circles and cover the edges of the chain. Color the bottle cap with silver acrylic paint. Glue on a printout of Thor's helmet. Mix Fanta with gold edible powder. Pour the drink into the bottle and close it with the helmet cap. Thor treats Loki to the drink of the gods. He hopes to rescue his misunderstood brother's lost soul. Loki tries Thor's golden nectar. It tastes like redemption. Stephanie wants to make the superhero and supervillain get along using desserts from the Marvel Universe. The bad guy gets a red velvet Hydra Cake to match his evil inclinations. Pour 6½ ounces of sugar into 4 ounces of butter. Beat it with a mixer. Add 1 egg. Pour in 4½ ounces of milk and keep mixing. Pour in 6½ ounces of flour, around a teaspoon of cocoa powder, and baking powder. Mix it. Color the batter with red food coloring. Pour it onto a baking sheet covered with parchment paper. Spread it out in an even, thin layer. Bake it for 15 minutes at 300 degrees. Beat 7 ounces of heavy cream. Cut circles out of cake of the finished sponge. Alternate layers of cake and whipped cream. Put a printed out Hydra logo on top and apply whipped cream that's been colored black. Carefully remove the template. The villain tries the bloody cake. It's actually delicious! And the hero gets a classic treat, Captain America's shield made out of crunchy meringue. Pour 10 ounces of powdered sugar into 4 egg whites. Put the mixture on a double boiler and beat it until it forms stiff peaks. Divide the meringue into parts and add red and blue food coloring. Put a printed out Captain America shield onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Fill a pastry bag with the meringue mixture and apply it onto the template. Bake the meringue for an hour and a half at 195 degrees. A distraction, and the villain runs away with the shield. Yeah, you can't teach an old villain new tricks. The superhero can't do anything but finish off the Hydra dessert. Destroying bad guys' desserts is a valid way to fight the forces of evil. Did you like our recipes for comic book characters? Then let us know whose food looked yummier, the superheroes or the supervillains. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so you don't miss any new videos about the battle of good versus evil on Troom.